Even the best occasionally make mistakes. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst episodes on otherwise good or popular cartoons.
You are going to go without a fight!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most puzzling, uncomfortable, or downright awful episodes of otherwise highly rated series. Thankfully, these are exceptions rather than the norm. Just as a disclaimer, spoilers will be unavoidable for the respective episodes. Number 10. Life of Brian. Family Guy. Death might not always mean much in cartoons, but what's the point if it barely lasts a couple of weeks? Family Guy loves to shock audiences, and Life of Brian did just that by running over the family's dog with a car.
No, Brian!
While the mourning scenes are handled well, the episode struggles to balance genuine emotion with Seth MacFarlane's irreverent humor, and replacing Brian in the same episode felt too quick and insensitive.
All right, this is good. This is good.
Then, a couple of weeks later, Stewie ends up saving Brian, making this whole ordeal rather pointless. Number 9. Arnold betrays Iggy. Hey Arnold. Certain cartoons love mean-spirited humor, and to regularly humiliate their protagonists. However, Hey Arnold was never that show. Arnold Betrays Iggy is an abomination of an episode that contradicts the cartoon's usual uplifting tone and positive morals.
You gotta promise me you won't tell.
I promise.
After promising to keep secret the fact that Iggy wears bunny pajamas, Arnold is forced to apologize after Sid and Stinky guess the truth.
Can't believe you did this to me, Arnold.
Despite doing absolutely nothing wrong, the relatable hero must walk through a crowded street in bunny pajamas as an apology to the unsympathetic Iggy. Was the point of this episode to show that children can be monsters? If yes, then mission accomplished. Number 8. Lisa Goes Gaga. The Simpsons. With more than 500 episodes, there are bound to be a couple of clunkers. The Simpsons' later seasons rarely came close to matching the cartoon's golden era, but Lisa Goes Gaga barely feels like the same show.
Claws up, Springfield!
Unironically presenting the celebrity as a saint who brings happiness to the world, this entry feels more like a commercial for Lady Gaga rather than satire. Incorporating a couple of the pop star's songs and iconic fashion statements, Lisa Goes Gaga could have worked if The Simpsons delved deeper into Lady Gaga's otherworldly persona. Number 7. Mr. Garrison's Fancy New Vagina. South Park. Even at the cartoon's worst, Trey Parker and Matt Stone always throw out an interesting curveball.
Oh wow, this is great!
While far from an exception, Mr. Garrison's Fancy New Vagina has aged poorly and can be rather unpleasant to sit through. Feeling like a woman trapped in a man's body, Mr. Garrison has a sex change and inspires the kids to get cosmetic surgery,
Gerald, where's Kyle? What? Why? My balls are in his knees.
including snippets of an actual sex change and a plot point revolving around Mr. Garrison's testicles being stuck to Kyle's knees. Mr. Garrison's Fancy New Vagina seems to have two modes: terrifying and just plain annoying. Number 6. Blue Cat Blues. Tom and Jerry. Hey, remember that time Tom and Jerry committed suicide? Yeah, the 50s were fun. Created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, Blue Cat Blues marks a stark departure from the franchise's typical comedic storylines.
From the very beginning, there was a strong magnetic attraction between them.
Narrated by the normally silent mouse Jerry, Blue Cat Blues sees a desperate Tom try and fail to win the love of a gold-digging cat, leading to alcoholism and depression. After Jerry's girlfriend also proves to be driven by money, the short ends with the iconic duo sitting on train tracks while waiting for the sweet relief of death. Unsurprisingly, Blue Cat Blues has rarely ever been shown on television. Number 5. American Fung. American Dad. Seth MacFarlane's mind has birthed some truly strange episodes, but American Fung takes the cake. Opting to sell American Dad to a Chinese billionaire named Fung Hua, the sporadically funny B-plot satirizes executive meddling by having the characters enthusiastically agree to the new owner's whims to avoid cancellation.
That's her! Go, go, go!
Unfortunately, the main story concerns Stan locking Francine in a psychiatric institute to hide the fact that he forgot their anniversary.
Ba 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 ring dang dang ding dong ding doo doo.
With a scene dedicated to cruelly mocking the other patients and a double lobotomy serving as the big punchline, American Fung took American Dad to new lows. Number 4. Seahorse Seashell Party. Family Guy. Oh, Meg, you were simply born to be the absolute worst. Literally serving as the family's punching bag for years, Seahorse Seashell Party should have been Meg's moment to turn the tables.
Damn it, Meg, will you stop that? That is so annoying.
Oh, that was annoying?
Stuck inside due to a hurricane, the bullied girl finally cuts loose, with 3 scathing monologues directed at her father, mother, and older brother.
Is it too much to ask to be treated with a little decency from my brother? Maybe show me some kind of kindness by not jumping on the Let's Get Meg family bandwagon?
While Lois seems to genuinely feel guilty, Peter escapes without any significant repercussions, and the ending justifies the constant abuse thrown at Meg as the glue that holds the family together.
You're a bitch.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Irreverence is fine and dandy, but the jokes still have to be funny. Number 3. Ren Seeks Help. Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon. Total creative freedom sounds fantastic, but certain artists benefit from limitations. Frankly, nearly every episode of Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon could feature on this list, but Ren Seeks Help is an abomination.
You want me to kill you?
Yes!
Serving as a backstory for Ren, this episode presents the title character as a pure psychopath who enjoys torturing animals and credits the Chihuahua's deranged behavior to spanking. The Ren and Stimpy show towed the line between dark comedy and disgusting sight gags, but Ren Seeks Help is an exercise in pointless sadism.
I'll tell you what's wrong with you.
You're f***ing crazy!
Number 2. It's a Wishful Life. The Fairly Odd Parents. If only someone could wish this episode out of existence. Parodying It's a Wonderful Life is already a low-hanging fruit, but a lack of originality is the least of this episode's worries. James Stewart's classic sees an angel showing a suicidal man that the world would be worse without him. It's a Wishful Life goes in the exact opposite direction, and states that everyone's lives would be better without Timmy.
Without you mucking up his childhood, Crocker became Harvard's most valuable professor!
Putting aside the terrible moral implied by It's a Wishful Life, this episode consists of nothing but mean-spirited jabs at the undeserving protagonist.
Goodbye, Timmy Turner! Forever!
Number 1. One Coarse Meal. SpongeBob SquarePants. This Nickelodeon cartoon's worst output tends to revolve around a character torturing someone else, while an oblivious third party fails to see the forest for the trees. While A Pal for Gary is hard to watch, One Coarse Meal turned animated torture into an art form.
I want plankton meat!
Learning that Plankton is afraid of whales, Mr. Krabs terrorizes his business rival to the point of suicide, which is only stopped due to SpongeBob revealing the truth.
You mean this entire time it's been Krabs masquerading as a whale?
The worst part is that Plankton is presented as the antagonist, so we're meant to cheer as Mr. Krabs uses psychological warfare to ruin someone's life. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.